Hello, guys. So, yeah, this is the third night now. Um, 2 days, 3 nights so far, and it's very comfortable. The first night was a little bit rough, but a little bit of tinkering, bit of tweaking here or there, and hopefully I've got it tuned in to be a comfortable night tonight because it's actually going to get very cold again tonight. With the wind chill. Um, I wish I had another one of these canvases because they really do keep that wind chill out compared to the plastic. Um, that said, I don't know that I could carry two of them. Everything is portable at the moment, everything you see. And I could pack up and go tomorrow and leave no trace. But that said, it would be nice with a larger canvas, which I don't know where you'd get. Probably have to be very lucky on that one. Something like the side of a lorry, those kind of tarpaulins. But something in a bit more heavy duty and maybe larger. But that said, this East German army tent with its little buttons and things is doing a fine job, especially for the money that I paid for it. £50. It's been waterproofed with wax. I just rubbed 2 candles into it. I could show you that clip now, actually. Yeah, so that didn't take too long to do that. And I've seen the water running off this tent a lot better than it was. Yeah, the canvas kept the water out, but it kind of absorbed it a little bit as well, which made it devilishly heavy to carry home. So, yeah, I think the wax is going to help no end because this inside of the tent is perfectly dry, and I think the outside is as well. Probably by the fact that I've been here for 3 days, heating this little area up more than anything. But yeah, this is all working perfectly now. I have the extra top that I take on, put off, depending on what I'm doing. If I'm going to do a little bit of cooking, I find it's better without the extra tin I added. And I'm not even sure I really need that. I've got an extra little chimney thing up here near it, and that does help with any excess of smoke that happens to come in. And of course I've got my battery powered fan where I can just use it like an extractor on that outtake. And that will actually work just like an extractor. There's no difference. I have to hold it up there at the moment, but I'm sure there's a way I could attach that. Perhaps another day. I couldn't do as much filming as I planned, mainly because I was feeling quite lazy. It's just nice to lay in here with the heat, and of course gathering the wood wears you out a bit, and I've been catching up on sleep because I came here actually New Year's Eve night about 2 in the morning. Didn't sleep that night, and really it's just a case of catch up since then. I do like my sleep. But yeah, uh, very peaceful, very tranquil. Had nobody in the vicinity, seen nobody in the vicinity. Seen a couple of deer and yeah, several muntjac, lots of pheasants, and there's a couple of bird of prey around here as well. I'm not sure what they are. They might be sparrowhawks, um, but they've got a very screechy kind of sound to them. Sounds a bit like an eagle would, I guess. So yeah, they're definitely out there somewhere. And every night I get a chorus of the owls, usually to sleep to. Although, because I've got tinnitus or tinnitus, whatever it may be called, I've got a ringing in my ears continuously, so I like to have a little bit of background sound on. So I'll leave an audio book playing all night generally, because otherwise it's just this bloody ringing. Um, too many loud concerts, too much decibels, standing too close to those bass speakers and things. I'm guessing, but you know, life is what it is. I've surrounded this fireplace with bricks and clay, all sorts of insulation. This is a great big chunk. Oh, it's too hot to touch. But this is a great big thick, 1.5 inch thick slab of clay, which sits in between me and the fireplace. One, to stop me burning myself against the metal, but two, it radiates heat long after this has all finished. And it radiates heat now, even as we speak. Lovely warmth coming from that. There's clay round the sides here, clay round the bottom. I'm trying to stifle the airflow a little bit because I don't want to chew through the wood I've got. I did manage to salvage some nice bits of old oak that was just really rotten, but in the heart of it, there was a nice solid pieces of oak. You can see by the shape and everything that that's oak. Always knotty and very angular. And also, I found a massive log of my favourite. Well, I like oak equally, but this stuff is great. It's ash, and you can split it for kindling, for really small pieces of wood. It just runs along with very thick grains that it's got. It's my favourite for lighting fires with, but oak is my favourite for maintaining the fire because it gives off a lot of heat. The embers last a long time, and the burn lasts a long time. You don't need to keep feeding it all the time. Whereas the ash burns a little bit quicker, but it is a very good burning wood. Any prize or specimen pieces I take home and make spoons out of, oak and ash. I do plan to do every tree eventually. A spoon of every tree. But yeah, there's only about 1.5 dozen species of trees around this area. I could go out searching for others, and I probably will do shortly. But yeah, forthcoming will be a tree guide or series on how to identify trees, and maybe the odd shrub and bushes, but mainly trees. Um, it is easy to get confused with them, as they often interbreed with each other slightly, and you'll get variations of each type of tree. But That's in the future, in the pipeline. So keep your eyes open for that one. Mushroom season's pretty much over, so I can't do a guide on those. But yeah, this can be a good time for identifying trees in the winter. Certainly pinpointing specifics. The leaves will give you a general idea of what it is, and I find the little buds are the thing that will pinpoint exactly what it is, or the. But yeah, lots of ideas as well in the pipeline. Several things that I've got going on at the moment. Little ideas, little projects to do. Tonight I'm going to cook something. I've got lots of options. I haven't ate as much food probably as I could have. So this last day I've got quite a lot of choice at the moment. The battery packs are almost empty. So I am coming to my time here. I like to have a bit of battery in a battery pack for recording, and also a little bit of entertainment. Although that's not completely necessary. I'll quite happily sit here, listening to the ringing in my ears, watching the stars, the night sky, the moon, which I'm recording at the moment actually. I'm doing a time lapse. I started it at 5 o'clock, and that's going to run through the night till about dawn, 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. Then I'll go and collect it. It's quite local. It's not very far away, and it's very well hidden, which is another key thing. As I don't want someone walking off with the bugger. So yeah, that'll be exciting because we have got a crystal clear sky tonight, and there's also a few things going on in the sky. A couple of conjunctions. I think that we might see a bit of Jupiter tonight, and maybe something else. Yeah. So yeah, check that out, and I guess I'll do one tomorrow morning, showing you a little bit more of this tent and this area, because it has changed a little bit since I've last shown you. Like I say, a few tweaks is often needed. But yeah, take care of yourselves. Happy New Year, and I look forward to seeing more of your videos, the people that I follow and like. Leave your comments. I like to have the comments. It feels like there's someone there rather than just me talking to my bloody self. Which, again, I don't mind, but it's just extra good. You know, it's extra nice if you get someone's feedback on what you've been doing. Like I say, I just wish I could have done a larger documentary kind of thing of the last few days, but technology is lacking. Batteries, cameras, all that kind of stuff. So that said, tomorrow's another day. So until then, take care, guys. Peace and cut.